أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير، حياكم الله. اليوم بنكمل الحلقة الثانية من ستارفيلد. طبعا وقفنا حنا عند الكوكب هذا، وهذا على آخر الفيديو، وهنا وصلنا لآخر الفيديو. بنكمل هنا إن شاء الله ونكتشف الكوكب الجديد. لا 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 أعطيتي قرع. يلا نخرج من السفينة والمركبة. أتلانتس الجديدة تم اكتشاف الموقع. عندك شيء تقول لنا؟
Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
يلا.
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
تعال يا أخوي.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
طيب خلينا نشوف
I'm sure you can find something you like.
سبعة وخمسين ألف. واو. عملاتي 2700. سلامات. مع نفسك.
I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Sure, have at it.
طب خلاص.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
يلا توكل على الله. وإحنا خلينا نكتشف.
Like their own estate. Trying to break my concentration. Trying to break my concentration.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack for you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well.
That's sure.
just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter. And you
لا لا ابغى اشيل السلاح.
Sergeant Hume's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact me if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it. I know your type. A freewheeling space ace. Must be nice. Okay. No.
This is New Atlantis Transit.
والله ما ادري.
Or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to... The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation waiting.
اوكي اوكي.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be... Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now. And he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh,
Oh, please. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, Why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
شكل هذا نفس الموضوع اللي صار لي.
Gentlemen, can we please focus?
يلا.
Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it.
Okay,
They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
تتفاعل مع بعض.
That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
شو بتسوي فيني؟
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
مستعد. I'm ready. هذا كله أمر كبير قليل نحتاج بعض الوقت تصفيد كم تعرف عن قطاع.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
طيب أنا مستعد.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Oh. طبعا أتحدث معها.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
يلا خلاص أنا مستعد.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
في آثار ثانية.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
طيب العمل مليء بالشهادة لا يكافئ. خلاص خلينا نقول لنا.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
فهمت أنت وأنا حتى نحصل على تلك القاعدة. في الواقع هناك بعض الأشياء يغلط القيام بها من قبلي أولا. ما الذي سأحصل عليه من هذا بالضبط؟ هل تحصل الكوكب على الراتب؟ خلاص خلينا نقول له.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
خلاص اوكي.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation, Noel?
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
I am at your service, Captain.
تعال.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
شيء غريب في اللعبة. هي الدقة هي ضمنها. الألوان غريبة. ما أدري أنا ماشي صح الحين. من تحت.
We have company. Good day, ma'am.
You too.
تلحقني. والله ما دريت. معلش تعبناك. كيف وصلنا؟
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Bye. It's you and me from here out. So long.
ما بتجي؟ لا مش سويت.
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting, so expect a sales pitch when you meet him. I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
لا أبغى تلحقني.
Time to go?
Hi.
I've been so tired lately, but I went to the clinic.
Are you working toward that next?
طبعا وظيفة في كشك. ايه
best of your abilities and to uphold the values of God.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hello.
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
طيب اوكي.
Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
طيب المهم الجاي بنروح عند دقيقة المهام نروح نسعى عن موارة في كدنيا. ظهر انه هذا كوكب نروح له ونسأل عن هذا الشخص. مشينا. يلا. طيب الحين بروح المركبة اللي ما أدري وينها. ليه مطلع سلاحك؟ ايش فيه؟ سمع شر. صراحة أنا ماني عارف وين المركبة. السفينة وين؟
Year, a private concert by classical violinist Elizabeth Bell.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
I'm a student of history, which also makes me
لو المركبة هبطت هناك أتوقع إنه هناك.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
هذا هو. حدد العالم بجانب شوف جتني مهمة الآن، بس ما نعرف أروح لها ولا أطنش. أروح لها. بس شكله بعيد.
I missed our Bobby so much. Barely got out.
Are you working toward that next module? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get
هذا ينبسط. السفارة يقول لك هنا. أصلا منك فايدة بس خلني مش ورا ليش كلتم بروش تكلم.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does it hold some sort of special significance?
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait. You're not mocking me, right? People. Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
والله اني مشغول بصراحة. طبعا ما اقدر اختار انا مشغول، يعني لازم اكون طيب. يلا خليني نساعدك.
Thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
طيب عندنا هذا أول وحدة ولا لا؟ هذا القطار. يلا نروح له، هو أقرب شيء عندي. خلني أروح معاه أخلص هالمهمة، ساعده. الحي التجاري. منطقة تجارية. أتوقع هنا أقدر أشتري أغراض من هنا. نشوف هنا باللوحة الشيء. بنك. distribution.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
لا نبحث ولا هذا جزء الشعر.
Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
ما استفدنا شيء. نروح لمكان ثاني.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
لا خلينا نشوف ايش الاشياء اللي
Yes, of course. Please, take a look.
وين؟ هذا بي قد اشتغل بالله.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it?
لا ما في شيء.
That so? Must mean something to you if you came looking for it. Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
يلا خلينا.
Pleasure doing business with you.
خلاص.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
طبعا أخذت الأول الحين. وأنا تركت الحين القصة الرئيسية وهذه قصة جانبية مهمة قصدي جانبية. خلوني نخلصها بعدين نكمل المهمة الرئيسية. بس والله مشوار كذا قاعد أمشي. في واحد هنا 70 متر خلينا نروح لها. بس تحت وين تحت؟ لا كنسل. حلو شكله يودينا على طول هناك. يا شيخ ريحتني والله من الفرفر والشوارع. طيب هذا اخذناها. اوكي نسافر للثاني اللي هي هنا. نقول احنا نكتشف لازم نروح له. يلا ما بعيد ان شاء الله ما بعيد.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
وهذه الثالثة هنا. والله سفينتي مركبتي ما ادري وينها. سفينة خذت من المطار.
So after an hour of whining, you're finally out here. It's just sitting
اوكي هذا لقيناه هنا. خلاص خذها. طيب الحين نوصلها للي قابلنا. سيبوني منطقة ماست. باي سارة، سحبت عليها.
Today's going to be a great day.
Our whole
Don't you
office
agree?
is getting moved to Gagarin.
اعتقد كذا اذا وصلنا خلاص كذا خلصنا المهمة. هذا هو صاحبنا. هاي حبيبي جمعنا لك.
Any luck tracking down those sensors?
تفضل طال عمرك.
I really do need that additional data. So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it?
There you go.
Ah, there it is. Relief. Now let's see. This is... well, it's... oh my.
خلاص.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
اوه اعطاني 2000 اكسبيه. خلاص الله يستر عليك. وش تبي بعد؟
The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. Let's hope that MAST takes... Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors.
ليش يرجعني عليه؟ خلاص ما احنا خلصنا.
Let's hope that MAST takes... Thank you for your help retrieving the data from the bios... Let's hope that MAST takes... Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors. The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. These findings are...
طيب وش المهمة الجاية؟ خلونا نروح الكوكب هذا كدنيا. نور في الظلام هذا يتحدث إلى نادية مفاز. ما تحدثت عليه ما أدري وين بصراحة. خلينا نروح على الرئيسي. إيه هذه الرئيسية. باقي إيش؟ مهمة جانبية. طيب خلونا نروح على الرئيسية، هذه خلصناها. لا دقيقة، أشوف هذا تحدث المناديل. أروح لا، يلا خلينا نروح لا دام إن نداء. طيب الله يسعدهم في السفر السريع هذا، اقسم بالله ريح. وين نادية؟
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mothers, am I right?
رجعني، لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
What?
Bobby mentioned he met you. He's had quite the adventure.
يلا أخيرا قربنا. هذه هي جالسة هنا تستهبل.
The data from the biosensors speaks for us. Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors.
خلصت المهمة هذه، ليش رجعني هنا؟ الله، استغفر الله العلي العظيم. طب ليش يرجعني عنده؟ خلاص اعتقد كذا خلاص صح. ايه راحت. فهمت يعني الحين لما اجي على الانشطة تحدد مع دبلوماسي السفارة. هذا في واحد لقيته عند السفينة حقتي يبغى يدخل ويبغى عنده مشكلة، فقلت بساعدك فيها، ولا ساعدت بصراحة. تركت تحقيق تحدد مع قائد وغلا. لعبة بديت افهم اللعبة، بديت اعرف التحكم والامور هذه. بداية والله صعبة. طب نروح النادية هذه. كويس قريبة. يعطيك العافية. وينك يا شيخ؟ ندور
Seeing something interesting, let me know. If it pans out into a full story, you'll be compensated. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
ها بتنام.
We spend hundreds of hours digging into stories, sorting the lies from the damned lies. Then David performs a 2-minute segment and wins an award. Who'd have a problem with that? A cog in the machine. If you mean literally, Nadia Mufaz, head researcher of the office. So if we got any facts wrong, I'm the one who files your complaint into the shredder.
والله ما ادري شو السالفة.
Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
صراحة يلا.
Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
علموا كل شيء. لا خلاص.
Same here. Interviewing corpses isn't my forte. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? Huh. I didn't realize Argos Extractors hired such capable crew. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? Sounds like you've been through the ringer. I won't press anymore. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
طيب الحين خلينا نروح المهمة الرئيسية. بحيث نقص ما نبغاه. خلينا نروح المهمة الرئيسية اللي هي ايش؟ اسأل عن مغارة.
Next time, use your jetpack.
مرفأ الفضاء. مشينا. اعتقد ان احنا الان عند رايحين المركبة السفينة ونروح للكوكب الجديد. اي والله الحمد لله اخيرا. توكلنا على الله إلى كوكب جديد. طبعا الآن تعلمنا خلاص، صارت الأمور سهالات. نرجع ورا كذا. هذا السؤال نسأل عن قفز. تم، تعلمنا خلاص، ما عاد نتحقق زي
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
وصلنا بالسلامة. طيب
Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You're clear to land at Sidonia.
يلا. وهبطنا بسلام. طبعا بنهي الفيديو على الوقت هذا. ان شاء الله بالحلقة القادمة نكمل من هنا ونشوف وش في من مهام، وش الاشياء اللي راح نكتشفها في هالكوكب. شكرا للمتابعة، يعطيكم العافية، ولا تنسون اللايك واشتراك. مع السلامة.